Welcome to Mainland Television Regional News. I'm Graham O'Brien and today's news, public seating but at what cost? SPCA cuts a deal, new flights get thumbs up from locals. A subject that may sting ratepayers' pockets of those who are concerned over rising rates is the one of public spending on seating in Nelson's inner city area, which is believed to have cost ratepayers $4,000 per seat when first built, and more recently Mainland was told the cost was $2,000 per seat to upgrade, at a total cost of $83,000 for these seats in town. The wood used, we understand, is imported hardwood. We asked people their thoughts on the seat spender based on the figures given. How much is this seat worth, do you think?
I say it's priceless. I love seeing benches around the city.
$500?
$500?
Or $200 or $300?
I know, too much.
If I said it costs $4,000 brand new per seat, what would you say to council about the spend of ratepayers' money for this project?
Could buy a lounge suite for that.
$4,000 seems a little bit high. Yeah. Wonder how much consultation went out to for bids, I guess.
I'd say it's too expensive for that kind of sit. I'd say where the do you get $4,000 from?
I'm not happy with what the council was spending of ratepayers' money on lots of things.
How about if I told you it was made from imported wood? What do you think about council not using New Zealand wood?
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, why? Why? We've got beautiful wood right here in this country.
It's a bit of a shame. And of food in New Zealand, I guess.
So I'd hope it was manufactured locally, so that someone locally got some money out of that.
Things should be from local resources, and it's just like all the sculptures around the city should be done by locals.
Is council being fiscally responsible?
Definitely not.
Oh, sorry.
I'd much rather that money went into the community, and that they didn't cut back their community assistance fund. Definitely.
On this instance, especially in light of the debacle with the blue stripes and the Italian marble seating, I would say no.
We sent a request to council to confirm these figures on this upgrade, and we haven't received a reply before going to air. Mainland spoke to a local contractor who expressed his disappointment that the controversial blue lines were not put up for tender but were given to an outside contractor, with the paint used made from imported products from Australia. Also, an established local business has tried unsuccessfully to get work servicing the council's fleet of vehicles, has expressed disappointment that a foreign-owned franchise has the council's service contract. This local business owner told Mainland that Nelson Council looked to want to spend ratepayers' money out of town. Mainland also understands that some other contracts are not being put out for tender, which has caused comment among our local contractors. However, these businesses are unwilling to lodge any complaints as it could affect any future tenders they make for council work. We hope to bring you some response from our local council on these issues. Winter can be a cold and bleak time for many of us, but TDC event coordinator Paul McConaughey has something planned that will pull us all out of our winter doldrums. Chrissy Small caught up with Paul in Richmond on a cold and wet day last week to find out more about what they have planned to help us drag us away from the warmth of our homes.
Yeah, we're pretty excited to bring back Winterruption for the second year. Runs between the 8th and 14th of June. Working alongside Richmond Unlimited and Richmond Mall. Got a heap of activities through that week, from fitness classes to cooking demonstrations to an old time dance. We've got the family movie matinee back, and a new event which is happening just across the road is the Family Snow Day, which consists of a heap of activities, performances and workshops for kids to enjoy.
Right, well look, we've got this horrible weather today, and we were going to do this interview in the park, but it feels like it's already going to start snowing.
Yeah, we are relying on it, the temperature to plummet, because we are wanting the snow gods to be kind to us. We are planning on trucking in some snow for the final event here, the Family Snow Day, where we are going to build a little toboggan-y snow luigi course and let the kids have a go at that.
Right, so that's all of course happening down here at the Town Centre Park.
That's right. The playground next to the Richmond Town Hall will be where that's all hosted on the final Sunday, the 14th of June. So hoping to get a bit of snow along and to create a bit of fun with that.
Yeah. What if it rains like it is today?
Most of the activities for that day are based inside, but I mean when it's wet and it's cold, we just encourage people to rug up. We'll still have a bit of fun. It'll still be all go.
The planning that goes into something like this, How long's it taken to pull this one together?
It obviously gets a little bit easier the second year round. We're really lucky to have Richmond Unlimited and Richmond Mall on board helping out. End of last year we sort of got together and looked through what worked well last year and what we could improve on, and we've made a few sort of minor tweaks to the program, kept a lot of the things that worked really well, like the cooking demonstrations are backed, and we've sort of modified the fashion expo side of things. Instead of having a fashion display, a fashion show, we're moving it to some static displays that can take place in the Richmond Mall throughout the week, giving people a good chance to see what some of the latest fashion winter wears are.
Okay, so what's going to be the highlight, Paul? What for you do you think would be the highlight if you were one of these youngsters?
I guess having the snow on site is going to be a bit of a draw card, but we cover the whole age spectrum. We've got the old time dance for the senior citizens of our community, and that's a good opportunity to get them all together and use the Richmond Town Hall as that sort of premier dance venue that it has and still is. Getting a whole group of different sort of older people together to share and dance and have a good time. So that's another popular one. We're lucky to have the cooking demonstrations back, and it's awesome that we've got the Salad Door at Waimea Estate and the Wooden Spoon local chefs on board to come in and cook up some sort of hearty winter meals and give some taste tests and let people know that you can eat well on a budget over winter.
Wow, so anyone who has a problem with cooking, it's a good opportunity for them to come and learn something.
Definitely is, yeah, and they'll be sending around samples in the mall sort of leading up to it, so you'll be able to taste what they're cooking up, and they'll also provide sort of some menu and ingredients cards as well. So yeah, that one should keep the tummy nice and warm.
Okay, so look, it's all going to kick off in a couple of weeks' time. I'm going to be there. I'll drag my daughter down and a few others, and we'll have some fun.
That's right. Also taking place throughout the week in the Richmond Mall over lunchtime between 11 and 1 is a whole series of kids activities, from cookie baking to face painting. Kath B's along making some musical percussion instruments. These are all free workshops and encouraged for sort of preschool age kids to get involved with.
How can people find out more? Like, where is the itinerary going to be?
Our program's listed on the It's On website. You should be able to search and see the Winterruption banner. Also on our Tasman District Council website, www.tasman.govt.nz. Winterruption's the name of the event, the festival. So look out for the brightly coloured purple and blue imagery, and that should lead the way.
Now, Paul, just before we go, the old time dancing, is there going to be a band or is it all recorded music?
We have Richard Wakelin, who's well known in the old time dance circles, I guess. He comes along with his organ and plays out those classic waltzes and sambas, get people into it.
Great. Well, it's New Zealand Music Month, so it's a good one to look forward to seeing some live music being played. Absolutely,
and we really go to town with lighting up the venue too for that particular event. So people that do attend really get the feel for an old-time dance hall.
Paul, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Winterruption is an opportunity to break that winter stay indoors cycle and celebrate all things associated with winter. The festival offers something for everyone with some unique activities and events not seen in Richmond before. This event, that runs from the 8th through to the 14th of June, has been organised by the Tasman District Council and Richmond Unlimited with support from Richmond Mall, Sport Tasman, MediaWorks and town centre businesses. There's the old saying, it's raining cats and dogs, but this time I'm not talking about the weather here. Nelson's SPCA is offering a discount to pet owners who don't have the money to pay full price for desexing their pet. This is to help prevent cats, especially from being dumped in areas that can cause death to our native bird population. Unwanted animals are generally mistreated and sadly dumped, creating problems that the SPCA has to take on board. Animals that are too sick are generally euthanised, and those with bad behavioural traits are also at risk of being put down. So prevention is where it needs to begin, and this SPCA run scheme is the kindest one available to pets, New Zealand BirdLife and the pet owners. I spoke with Donna Wazell of the SPCA to find out more about this offer. Donna, thanks for taking time out of your busy day to talk to us yet again. The SPCA's got a bit of a unique offer on at the moment. Can you tell us a bit more about it, please?
Yeah, sure. So what we're doing at the moment is we've got a desexing campaign starting. So we've got a caravan parked out here in our car park, and we're going to have a vet on site for June and July. So they're offering $20 desexing for cats and $75 desexing for dogs. There is very limited numbers of dogs at the moment, and so it's a bit harder to get in for those, so you do need to call us, and we're just taking expressions of interest at the moment. But if you've got a cat that you want to book in, it's definitely worth giving us a call and having a talk about it, or popping in and we can book you in.
And there's lots of registrations so far?
There certainly is lots of registrations. We've got about 500 spaces, and I think we've only got about 80 left, so people do definitely need to be quick. We are targeting people on low incomes, so people with community services cards and things like that. So you do need to be able to prove that you are on a low income or that you've got some sort of hardship that you do need this service.
And why is it so important for people to take this seriously?
We get literally thousands of kittens up here every year, and some of them aren't so healthy, so there's too many out there really, and it's really hard for us to find homes for all these unwanted kittens that people are breeding. So the idea behind it is to try and stop some of this happening really, and hopefully there'll be less of them, more demand for them. We'll be able to easily find them homes. There'll be less welfare issues around the cats and kittens.
It costs $20 for the people to have it done. How about the SPCA? How much are they having to come up with?
So it's costing us $12,000 for a month, and so we're having it for 2 months. So $24,000 we've had to come up with. The Nelson City Council kindly got on board with this and have been really supportive. So we're really, really pleased that they've helped us out so much to get this done. So we are sort of giving Nelsonians a bit more of a priority over at this time because they have come on board and really helped us.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it certainly helps the bird population too, no doubt.
Definitely, I think it definitely helps out. It stops people from dumping their cats, which is a major problem, and bird life is definitely affected, I think, yeah.
And have you had any wives register their husbands for this campaign?
No, I can't say we have. I've had a few people make a few funny jokes about it, but none yet, no.
Donna, thanks very much for your time and all the effort on behalf of our community.
Thanks very much for having us.
New flights to Nelson means that a Paraparaumu Nelson flight service will soon be open for business. Since the demise of the national carriers, Palmerston North to Nelson service demand has been strong to provide a replacement service. From June 15th, Sounds Air will be offering twice daily return flights from Paraparaumu Airport to Nelson Airport with morning and evening return flights. We asked some people in Nelson their thoughts on this new service. In June, Sounds Air will be offering twice daily return flights from Paraparaumu Airport to Nelson Airport. What do you think of this offered service?
Oh, fantastic, and make sure they get into Palmerston North as well.
Yeah, it's good. I like to fly to Paraparaumu. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
The more flights in and out of Nelson, the better. More competition is good.
Yeah, it will be good, I think. It'll give a bit of competition to Air New Zealand because you can get to Wellington from there.
Do you think you'll be using it?
Well, I think it's very, very helpful because my in-laws live in Levin and it will be a shorter trip to get to Levin, so it sounds good to me.
Definitely. I got some friends living there and some walk in Wellington quite often, so...
Possibly, maybe for personal travel. It'd be great if they had some kind of, loyalty scheme like Air New Zealand does. But yeah, if it was for a personal reason, for work I have to use Air New Zealand, but for personal, yeah, my family's in Palmy, so... Yeah.
Any other routes you would prefer to see Sounds Air open up for travel from Nelson?
Your friends back to Toulouse would be brilliant. Direct flights.
Yeah, I'd love to see some more flights out of Nelson to places like Queenstown or the smaller towns down south. Quite often I'd like to take a long weekend, but they're kind of out of your reach when you've got to spend an extra day in travel getting there.
And it's good to see the Westport link in there, that I think it's Westport to Wellington, Sounds Air as well. So the more that you can see into those smaller communities around the top of the south, the better.
I know Nelson, Australia would be pretty good. Bug around going overseas and go up to Christchurch or Auckland just to get a plane over there.
Oh, I think the more the merrier, really. I mean, the more connections we can have between Nelson and the rest of the country, the better. So go for it, Sounds Air.
Great, thanks. Nelson Girls College cleaned up first place spots in this year's 2015 Smoke-Free Rock Quest Regional Finals held at Theatre Royal on Friday night. This band section was won by Nelson College for Girls group Tetra, which is a 4-piece ensemble and was one of the 11 regionals top band selection to play for a place in the regional final. The Friday event was a complete sellout with a crowd of 500. Winning band Tetra had a distinctive and unusual sound with stunning harmonies and a classical musical hook, setting them apart from all other bands. It seems that behind these competition successes are dedicated teachers who take a back seat to their students in this competition, but are full of encouragement for their students to try out new challenges involved in expressing their creativity. After the break, we'll bring you the latest weather update and some events and happenings coming up from around the region.
I'm Francis from Nelson Auto Glass. We repair all auto glass, stone chips, windscreen replacements, scratch removal.
If you have an auto glass issue, our team will sort it.
Nelson Auto Glass Specialists, 84 Vanguard Street, Nelson.
Hi everyone, I'm Malcolm Harris from The Facilitators. We now look after sales for mainland TV, radio, Sky and online. New Zealand On Air's latest Colmar Brunton survey confirms mainland's large multimedia audience. If you're in business or want to put a message out to everyone in the Nelson Tasman region, plus nationwide on Sky or worldwide online, please give me a call or see our website at www.mainlandtv.nz.
The Shed.
Discover the Belgrove Tavern just 20 minutes south of Richmond on State Highway 6. A restaurant, functions, weddings, barbecue, a garden bar with lots of room for kids. Come in, see us.
We're the team at Jaycar, right here in Nelson, 120 Hardy Street. Our shop is full of electronic items,
including security alarm systems, electronic components,
solar and power,
electronics toys,
sound systems, cables, and much, much more.
Jaycar, 120 Hardy Street, Nelson.
Sit and Be Fit is on at the Victory Community Centre Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 a.m. at the Victory Community Church, 238 Upper Vanguard Street. School terms only. Fun while you get fitter, work at your level. For more information, please contact Shirley on 547 1433 or 021 121 8023.
Victory 60 Plus is on Tuesdays at 1:30 through to 3:30 p.m. at 238 Upper Vanguard Street. You can join in for cards, games and a cuppa.
On behalf of the team here at Mainland Television News, thank you for joining us, and we'll bring you the latest news and events from around the region again tomorrow.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.
G'day, it's your old mate the Mad Butcher and you're watching Mainland TV.
Hi, my name's Ian Mortimer. Mortimer Auto Upholstery is your one-stop shop for all your upholstery needs. We do car and boat interiors, boat canopies, ute tonneau covers, canvas and PVC fabrication. Call in and see us in Oxford Mews, 72 Oxford Street, Richmond.
Are you looking for a scooter, walker, wheelchair, baby seats or pushchairs? Then come in and see the Nelson Region Specialist at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library. We have a huge selection of scooters, walkers, wheelchairs and accessories, along with a free booklet guide. We also provide a breakdown service if you ever get a puncture or a flat battery. We have fully equipped service vans to rescue you. Hi, I'm Robin Jordan and I invite you to call in and see the friendly team at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library.
World War I was a defining period in our history, impacting greatly on the lives of people from the Nelson province. Memories of the First World War is an exhibition which will be displayed in a number of regional venues and is currently on at the Nelson Provincial Museum.
Why would you want to pay as much as $1,000 for a single bed mattress when you can buy a high quality locally made mattress like this for as little as $220? And a queen size mattress could cost you in excess of $3,000, but at Nelson Beds you could have a mattress like this as low as $425. So why would you go out and spend a fortune on your child's bedroom when you can come to Nelson Beds and buy a complete single mattress and base set, a 7-drawer Scotch chest, a headboard and a 3-drawer bedside cabinet for as little as $979. So call and discuss our custom manufacturing options and local after sales service at Nelson Beds, Nelson's only bedding manufacturer.
Nelson Tire Center, great prices, great service. Buy your own Bryford trailer, all types, all sizes. See Colin Douglas for your tires and batteries.
Social networking is all the rage on the internet, and millions of people all over the world visit one of the many social media sites every day, like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. A new social network that allows you to get paid for posting pictures. This platform brings e-commerce and social media together in one place and makes it possible to make money by sharing your content online. The system is very simple to use, whether you log into the website or use the mobile app. How does it work? The website works very much like any other social media with a twist. You can earn money from the content you share. You can increase the opportunity of making additional income by connecting your other social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All you need to do is learn 3 simple steps. Snap it, tag it, and share it. Sign up today, http://kiwi1.igrowtour.com.
Welcome to Smugglers Pub and Cafe, open 7 days a week with free parking all day. Our lunch menus have that fat old-fashioned flavour where we treat you like treasure with the food you'll savour.
We cater for children, grannies and granddads too, with special rates and privileges given to the elderly lunchtime crew. Our staff are friendly and kind and want to see you all come back time after time.
Daytime or evening, it doesn't matter. Give us a call on 546 4084 and we'll be happy to spoil ya.
Rats, stoats and possums are killing our native birds and reptiles. You can stop this tragedy.
The Brook Waimarama Sanctuary is building a pest-proof fence which will allow native wildlife to flourish and spread into our lives.
Help us preserve our native wildlife.
Your support is needed now. You can personally or as a group sponsor a fence post for as little as $100, including the legacy of a personalised plaque.
Go to thebrooksanctuary.org or give us a call.
And be part of this exciting community project.
The Brook Waimarama Sanctuary, returning nature to the Nelson region.
Are you looking for a scooter, walker, wheelchair, baby seats or pushchairs? Then come in and see the Nelson Region Specialist at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library. We have a huge selection of scooters, walkers, wheelchairs and accessories, along with a free booklet guide. We also provide a breakdown service if you ever get a puncture or a flat battery. We have fully equipped service vans to rescue you. Hi, I'm Robin Jordan and I invite you to call in and see the friendly team at Mobility for You, 269 Queen Street, Richmond, opposite the library.
I'm Larry London from VOA Music Mix, bringing you news on the hour from around the world, plus music 24/7, from the latest hits to those classic favorites to jazz on Saturday mornings, plus much, much more. You can contact us by Googling Mainland TV or follow us on Facebook. Cheers from the team at Mainland Radio 1 and VOA Music Mix.
Why would you want to pay as much as $1,000 for a single bed mattress when you can buy a high quality locally made mattress like this for as little as $220? And a queen size mattress could cost you in excess of $3,000, but at Nelson Beds you could have a mattress like this as low as $425. So why would you go out and spend a fortune on your child's bedroom when you can come to Nelson Beds and buy a complete single mattress and base set, a 7-drawer Scotch chest, a headboard and a 3-drawer bedside cabinet for as little as $979? So call and discuss our custom manufacturing options and local after sales service at Nelson Beds, Nelson's only bedding manufacturer.
Nelson Tire Center. Great prices, great service. Buy your own Bryford trailer. All types, all sizes. See Colin Douglas for your tires and batteries.